we go. Nice. Just in time to join the video. You have to give your opinion, okay? Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Gabriela, that's Mochi, and I make videos about fragrance, astrology, self-care, mental health, style. I do vlogs, and basically whatever else I feel like talking about. So if that sounds like your jam, please stick around. Anyway, let's get into it. These are 4 new fragrances that are brand new to my collection. So, first one I'm gonna start with is the one I'm wearing today, and it is Michael Kors Wonderlust. And if you guys have been watching me for a while, you know that I have wanted this fragrance for months now, I think since the beginning of this year. And it is just a stunning fragrance. If you are someone who likes the idea of white florals and kind of beachy white floral fragrances, but they can give you headaches or be a little too dry for you, I would suggest trying this one. This is the perfect sort of juicy, womanly, summer beachy fragrance without being sunscreeny, without being white floral headache, without smelling like sort of a cheap little body spray you got on vacation to smell like the beach. This smells expensive, it smells elegant, it smells so feminine, and I've gotten so many compliments on it, and that should say something because I'm not going out a lot, you know. I was at the dermatologist, and I said on Instagram, front desk lady, that's not what it's called, the administrative assistant was like, you smell amazing. So yeah. It's beautiful. I think the bottle is stunning. I just think this is the most stunning Michael Kors fragrance I've smelled, and it's just one of my favorite newer designer perfumes I've ever smelled. This was a gift from a subscriber. He sent this for my birthday to my P.O. box with a couple other gifts, and it was so incredibly generous. It was such a surprise. I guess he knows I had wanted the fragrance for a while, and I just found that so kind and generous and thoughtful. So thank you so much. You know who you are, for sending this over. I love it. This is very Amalfi Coast to me. Beautiful, feminine. I can't stop imagining myself with like my hair blowing in the wind and just smelling like this, and having a beautiful summer romance in Italy. So let me tell you some notes really quick. The focus lies on the dianthus flower. To give Wonderlust the feel of an almond milk that's been blended with a spicy, creamy floral. Its notes of almond milk are accompanied by heliotrope placed at the heart of the fragrance. The base provides benzoin, a natural resin from Thailand, leaving the impression of warmth, and the spicy sweetness of cinnamon. All right, so we've got some jasmine, samba, carnation. So I guess that's where I'm getting the white flower, the white floral, that jasmine. But yeah, it's breezy and feminine, and I suppose I do smell the almond, but yeah, it's not a sticky gourmand almond. It's not even the almond that's in Valentino Donna Acqua. That's to me a very edible almond. Someone who doesn't even like almond would be down with this, but this is just, oh my God, this is a perfect fragrance. This is absolutely perfect in my book. So Michael Kors Wonderlust, I am so happy to have this in my collection. Mwah! All right, this next one is one that I bought. It was an impulse buy. I don't know. I was running errands at the Americana, which is sort of an outdoor mall near where I live, and they had an Anthropologie, and I went in really quick, and I'm so annoying. So they have this Pharmacia line of perfume that they sell at Anthropologie, and they had an orange blossom perfume, but I thought, no, you already have 2. You don't need another one. So I got Vanilla Dore, as if I don't have 1,005 vanilla-based fragrances. Like, I'm so weird in that way. I'm like, it's like you don't need another orange blossom, but so get another vanilla, even though the one you want is orange blossom. Spend your money on something else. Very weird. Anyway, this reminds me so much of something, and I cannot put my finger on it. It's driving me nuts. I've had this for a couple weeks now, and I can't. Oh. Okay, you know what this is? Yes, okay. This is, I was like, I know I've smelled this a million times, but I'm not liking, okay. This is a replica of Guerlain Spiritueuse Double Vanille. Yeah, that's exactly what this is. I don't know if anyone has put that out there, but this is very close. And this is, it would seem, an intended replica. It's not doing it the same for me. It smells like a body spray to me. It's good. It's that burnt sugar, vanilla, warm. This is beautiful for winter. But because I have experienced a full bottle of Spiritueuse Double Vanille, this just like doesn't hold a candle. This is, I'm sure this would be good for like a first date if you don't want to spend that much money on your perfume. I'm sure guys would like this. It's very gourmand, but you know, it's one that I'm kind of like, why did I buy this? What am I gonna use it for? Maybe a bedroom spray, that would be nice. Yeah, that's Pharmacia Vanilla Dore that I bought from Anthropologie. Okay, next we have a gift from a brand from Arabesque Perfumes. This is a 50 ml extrait de parfum called Majesty. Look at this beautiful box, first of all. So these perfumes are created in the United Arab Emirates. Oh my God. It feels very special. Look at this. It's so heavy. Look how beautiful, right? I feel like a sultana. So gorgeous. So when I think of Arab fragrances, I think of things with a lot of oud. I think of things that stay on for days, weeks, maybe even. So they sent me this one and they said, we're sending you something sweet. We think you're gonna like it. I'm like, okay, but the Arab perfume take on sweet. So I was quite curious. It's surprising I can spray this in the air. All right, I smell vanilla, but it has a tiny bit of a shampoo-y vibe. It's very clean. So I don't know if there's any oud in this, to be honest. I don't really smell oud. I just smell a clean shampoo-y fragrance that is the darker, a little bit more syrupy version of Delina, perhaps. It kind of reminds me of Delina, but this doesn't last as long as Delina, and it doesn't pack that much of that sort of androgynous punch that, at least on me, Delina can really have. This is very sweet. Let me look up some notes for you. To accent sweet traces of the fragrance, perfumer Medina Adriana added Madagascar vanilla and violet petals. Some nutmeg and spices. Certainly it's impossible to imagine any Arabian fragrances without jasmine and ambergris. Tropical fruits, royal musk. The fragrance is inviting, provocative, and seductive. All right, so I see on the top pineapple, bergamot, tangerine, fruity notes, spicy notes, jasmine, violet, ambergris, tonka bean, musk, olibanum, I don't even know that note, Peru balsam. Okay, so I think it's the fruitiness that makes this so much lighter and juicier and sweeter and more youthful than I expected. Looking at this, I expected it to be heavy, spicy, like a kick in the face, that typical sort of Middle Eastern perfume vibe that you think of. But this is really feminine. No, it's just fruity, a little bit of elegant, sexy floral, and warm. So it's like just at the beginning of fall. This is 5 o'clock at the beginning of fall, walking through a park. No, well, I'm thinking of walking through the woods, really, near where I grew up in Illinois. And you know, you're wearing a white wool overcoat, but you can leave it open because it's not that cold, but it's just starting to get fall time. The light is changing in the trees, but you still have the warmth and the pleasant breeze of summer. So we're getting towards the warmth and coziness of fall, but we still have the fruity, juicy flirtiness of summer. Honestly, I would wear this to a wedding as a wedding guest. I think it's very elegant. It smells very expensive, but it's not cloying and it's not obnoxious. But this is Majesty. It's elegant, it's beautiful, it's a bit seductive in a young, flirtatious way. It's not erotic or carnally sexy. It's elegant. You know, it reminds me of a queen, like a queen in her late 20s, like a young queen. So that is Majesty. Thank you again to Arabesque Perfumes for sending this over, because what a treat it was to try that. And then the last newest fragrance in my collection is something that I received in my P.O. box just a few days ago. It was another birthday gift from a subscriber slash follower, and I was shook. when I opened this, and this was in my P.O. box. Are you ready? Thank you, Carlos, for this, because I was shook. Oud Bouquet by Lancome. Oh my God. I have wanted this for over a year now. I fell in love when I smelled it at Bloomingdale's. I was intrigued first and foremost by the bottles. I didn't even know it was Lancome. I mean, it was near the Lancome area, but I didn't know. And I mean, look at this. Oh, look at that juice. Oh my God. So yes, this is like me in a bottle, I would like to think. And if you can see, there's a rose here, right? It kind of gives me Beauty and the Beast vibes, but there's kind of a grain going on, so it looks like wood, which makes sense for Oud Bouquet. If I'm not mistaken, this is 3 types of oud, or rather 3 types of wood. So we have oud wood, gaillac wood, copahu wood, and then rose praline. So this is, honestly, it's a gourmandy, oh my God, it's a gourmandy, rosy oud. It's the most feminine, sensual, elegant, stunning oud I've ever smelled. If you are a woman who loves sensual, bold fragrances and you want to get into oud, but you don't want to smell cologne-like or masculine, this is unmistakably feminine and like passionate and oh my God, this smells like a stolen kiss. This smells like, I don't even wear velvet really, but this smells like velvet at the opera. You know what this reminds me of? I don't know if I have compared this to something already. Anastasia, the movie Anastasia, when she goes to the opera, and I think she's wearing either a black or a purple dress. I feel like sometimes in the animation it looked a little bit different, but she has the tiara and an updo, and she, like the drop earrings, and she's dripping in diamonds. She looks eleganza, like she is made up to the gods, and she's at the opera, and it's luxe. This is just royalty from another time. Like, it smells like an heirloom of fragrance. I can't even explain it. This is a treasure. This is a literal treasure. I can't believe this is in my collection. I can't stop looking at it. I am just in awe at this fragrance. And now that I know that this line from Lancome exists, I kind of want to collect all of them. I know there was another one called L'Autre Oud, which was also amazing. Obviously another oud. But this is just so unique. I mean, an oud where the floral and the praline actually competes with the oud. Very impressive. A lot of fragrances, the oud is like, bam, I'm oud. And then the other notes are like, yes, oud, whatever you say. And this one, the oud is like, I'm oud. Ooh, 3 types of wood. And then rose is like, yes, but don't forget about me. And the spotlight is also on the rose. And then praline is like doing a little burlesque dance on stage. I don't know, man. Like, they all share the spotlight. This is not an overpowering oud where you're just like, I don't even know what fragrance this is. I'm just smelling oud and it's not different. This is different. This is an otherworldly. Like I said, this is a freaking treasure, and I am so shook and thankful that this is in my collection, because this is a fragrance that makes me re-fall in love with fragrance. And I love those perfumes where you fall in love again and again with fragrance and what it can do to you, and the process of creating a masterpiece like this. I cannot speak highly enough of this fragrance. This is just unspeakably amazing. I think hot days in summer I wouldn't wear this, but fall, winter, spring, yeah. Mostly fall and spring, because it's really juicy. Maybe for a nice event in the winter, but like, you know, walking around outside in the park and stuff, I probably would wear something else, even a little more masculine. But this is elegant, okay? She needs a special occasion. I'm just getting that opera, night at the opera, gorgeous eleganza. So yeah, those are the new additions to my perfume collection. I'm so psyched about most of them. But yes, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you in my next one. Let me know what new additions you have in your collection or what you are kind of eyeing. Right now, I don't know why, because now we're in September, I'm like really trying to find a frangipani fragrance. It's like, girl, we're in September now. You had the whole summer to wear frangipani. I've tried the Chantecaille Frangipane fragrance. I think it's okay, but I don't know if it was exactly what I'm looking for. Anyway, yeah, that's what I have my mind on right now. But yes, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you in my next one. Love you very much. Mwah! Bye, guys.